Hey, Chew. What's up, EP? David Carlisle. Hope you guys are having a good night. Recently picked up a box of customer wrapped quarters, so we'll see if there's anything good in there. They all have the same wrappers, so someone turned in a whole box. So it could be nothing, but who knows? Hey, Jimmy Lucari. But the box was packed on my anniversary. It's got a stamp of September 17th on it, so maybe that'll bring me luck. We'll see. He might be, Doug. That was a crappy ending to that game. Hello, Jenna Nesbitt. Good evening, Doug. Let's see what we can find here. You know, I need one more light here. Hold on a second. I forgot a light. There we go. That should be a little better. There's a bicentennial. It's not the Denver, though. San Antonio Missions. Not seeing any cud. That's a Philly. I'll be better when Tigers take out Seattle. It's game 5, right? Let's find something good tonight. I didn't even look at the edges. Look at that. Nothing there. I'll have to look at that one rather than the scope better. We'll set that one aside for now. It's Nevada. Nevada, you can check for the pooping horse. I don't think I see anything there. But we can check that under the scope later. That's going to cost Doug some Unums. Hey, Chris Helms. There's another Harper's Ferry. We'll set that aside to scope later. There's Maya Angelou. We can set that aside to check for double Erie. All right. So we'll keep this an actual true starter stream. 6 people got in there. We got Chew, David Carlisle, E Pluribus Unum, Jimmy Licari, Jenna Nesbitt, and Doug Harding. We will pick 2 names here. EP, you are on there. And the next name is Doug Harding. Early Birds got the worm on that one. All right, we will complete that one and we'll start another giveaway to do a couple more names. Oh, you're welcome, EP. Definitely rigged. All righty. Let's see here. I think these come from a guy that has vending machines and laundromats and stuff. And I'm pretty sure, I met him in the bank one time. I'm pretty sure he picks out the silver, but he doesn't look for anything else. He just picks out the silver as he's rolling them. There's Javita Adar. But I could be wrong. It might not be him. What silver, right? Yeah, Jimmy. You pick it, Jimmy. 1964 is the last year for circulated silver quarters. Salt River Bay, that's a Philly. Jimmy Licari says pretzels. Hey, Littlefoot. Mark Taylor. All right, so pretzels are the slot bounty tonight. There's a Marsh Billings. Come on, W. Nope. Technically, 76 was the last year, 40%er. Yeah, I know. You're right. But anyways, 64. River no return. Can it be? Can it be? No, it's a Denver. Maria Tall Chief. What kind of golden tiger turd slots is that? It's a tiger. Golden tiger turd. Yep. Hey, Joey Brown. No die chip in the cap. Alrighty, let's see what we can find here. Crack open another one. Mm-hmm. Nothing there. Nothing there. Digging Dave style. Nothing there. That's all I got to say about that. Salt River Bay. What's the score of these rolls for tonight? These are customer wrapped rolls from the bank, and I haven't found anything yet. Yeah, they were hand rolled. Still worth the hunt, though. Hopefully, no whammies, right? Hey, Monkey King. You're not that late. I've only been on maybe, I think it's 14 minutes. There's a Juliet Gordon Low. That's a 2025. It's got a little bit of damage over there, but we can still set it aside for now. Do you have the best luck with hand rolled? Salt River Bay, Philly. This is Patsy Mink. Hello, Heather P. Good evening. Hey, there's some blue paint. Waiting for a few packages. One that's been nearly 3 and 2.5 years ago. Dang. We can put that under the scope later, too. Hey, Malaya Buck. Woohoo! Burgers. Now I'm hungry. That's right. Burgers do sound good. Arizona. You can check for die chips. Sometimes they're covering the date. It looks like extra cactus leaves. Sometimes they're covering the designer's initials there. And sometimes it looks like there's a bird on the cactus. Nice, Monkey King. It's my iPhone, Heather. I'm streaming from my iPhone. So I just zoom in with that. I can zoom out and zoom back in. It's just doing it on the screen with my fingers. Do you have an iPhone? Your camera doesn't make it look that good. I'm not sure why. I even did. I used to do it with my old phone this way too. So it's not. It's not because it's a newer phone or anything. This phone's actually like 2 years old now. We can look for the pooping horse. Don't see it there. It'd be right over here on this third horse. On the legs or the butt, there'd be a dye chip. Looks like it's pooping. Hey, Colton. Gatita also. Never fear. Gatita is here. How you doing, Gatita? Thank you, Littlefoot. John Chum, I found one tonight so far. Malaya Buck, welcome to Silver. Thank you, Malaya. Hey, Bellows Forge. Nothing too interesting tonight so far. I did find one 2025. Right here. Juliet Gordon Lowe, founder of the Girl Scouts. Oh, happy birthday, John Chum. You haven't seen that one? I have a few of those. Hey, there's another one right as we speak. Yeah, it did look a bit circulated. This one doesn't have quite as many scratches as the other one. But another Juliet Gordon-Lowe. He did not, Katita. He was at a baseball game. He was at one of the playoff games. Hey, Timmy. National Park. That's a Philly. And I just dropped some. U.S. Virgin Islands, 2009. That one's seen some better days. Maybe you didn't want Katita to know she's stalking you. Well, that was like a while ago, EP, so I don't think you're at the stadium anymore. I don't think she's going to find you there. American Memorial Park. That's a Philly. You found a gold 2005 in your drawer today? Nice. Where'd that come from? $28 likes. Thank you, everybody. You need the ballerina one too? Are you collecting Philadelphia and Denver, John Chum, or just one? Just to the. I can't talk. I'm stuttering. Just the design in general. No extra. No extra branch there. No pooping horse. Nice, Monkey King. Glad you got it. Your connections to get them passed away. The other person haven't heard from in a while. Dang. John Chum, send me an email. We'll talk. Rim damage. Yeah. Where'd that go? There we go. All right. There's a homestead quarter. We'll scope that later on. How's the barn coming along? It's doing good. Oh, there's the 2025. There we go. Dr. Vera Rubin. I'll talk about the barn in a minute. Dark Matter. So that's the second 2025 design tonight. Well, the third 2025 quarter, but it's the second design. Anthony Duarte, how are you?
Let's get to work on a life you love. Work with someone you can trust.
Sorry if I missed anybody else come in. Hey, Otis, I didn't see you come in. AG, good to see you too. There's a Wyoming. Looking for doubling in the hat. Or the horn of the saddle or the tail. Not seeing it on that one. Kansas, we can look for Ngabli Rust, but that's got the full trust. Tonight's slot bounty is pretzels. 3 pretzels is the slot bounty. Maple Leaf Numismatics, good evening. There's another homestead. We'll set that aside to scope. Salt River Bay, that's Denver. Where's the beef? Arizona. We can check for extra cactus leaves. Not seeing any. They'd be over the date, over the designer's initials. Or you could have a bird. Looks like a bird on the cactus.
Why settle for good when you can go grand at MGM Grand Detroit? Featuring savory cuisine from succulent cuts and seafood.
Crossing the Delaware, you can look for a dye chip in his hat. And then I guess there's some dye chips around the glove also, but I haven't found any of those. Gotta grab a quick drink here. Release the pretzels, Mr. Slots. Hey, Lyle Okamoto, hello. There's the Reverend Dr. Polly Murray. Says hope. Hey, Gloria Williams, you were just going to email me. Bicentennial Denver. We can check for doubling in Liberty. Not seeing it. We'll scope it later too, just to be sure. Greetings from Chicago. Hello, Hugo C. You're going to ask when you're coming back on because we all miss you. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Oh, so EP asked how the barn was going. The barn's going good. So the barn is completely up. We got kickboards up in just about half of it. And we got 3 stalls up so far. We're having another work day on the 19th to hopefully get the rest of the kickboards up and the last 5 stalls up. What I've been working on lately is I was clearing most of the rest of the wood out of the way, the logs and the wood, because we're getting the pasture put in. Well, a dry lot really. So we had to get the wood moved out of the way. They're putting the fence in on Monday. Today I spent most of my day out there with the tractor removing the topsoil from where the dry lot's going to be, because we got to put stone down. We're putting like a driveway fabric down on top of the underlayer. So I removed the topsoil. We'll put driveway fabric down. We'll put stones on top of that. And then on top of the stones, there'll be Ware Farm 2020. On top of the stones, there'll be a 3 or 4 inch layer of like a sand. Did I miss the pennies? Pennies were last couple streams. Tonight it's quarters. So I don't think you missed any. I think you were there for the pennies. Thank you, David Carlisle. Well, yeah, you got all the money. There's Nevada. Check for the pooping horse. Monkey King says, "Oh, nice new color. Heck yeah! Thank you, Monkey King. Been member 6 months. Appreciate you." Do you think it reaching 100 is a pipe dream? You never know. There are a lot of people that thought it never hit 50. Bellows, he says, I've got 5 months. Thank you, Bellows. That's right, EP. People said the same thing about $50, right? You never know. River No Return. That's a Philly. And Marsh says, I thought 20 was high. Thank you, Gloria. There's a Kansas that's got the full In God We Trust. River No Return. That's a Philly. Colorado, not seeing a cud there. Alrighty. Let's see here. What's new with all you? Anything? Gatita hit the slots? Did I miss something? She didn't hit the slots. She didn't hit the slots. That was her. That was her post, not the bot's post. Three pretzels is a slot bounty. Oh, nice, Bellows. West Virginia, not seeing a cut on that. Homestead, we'll put that under the scope later. West Virginia, not seeing the cut on that. Arizona, can check for the extra cactus leaves. Or the bird on the cactus. Not seeing that. National Park. That was a filly. There's another homestead. We'll scoop that. American Memorial Park. That's a filly. Gatita Oso with a 2.00. Thank you, Gatita. Unleashed the Beatzels. Love it. Thank you, Gatita. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Harper's Ferry. We'll scope that one later, too. Marsh Billings. Come on, W. Nope. Striking out on the W's tonight. Can't get them every night, though. Wyoming. Oh, that looks so nasty. That is just disgusting. Mm-mm. All right, let me get up here. I'm going to add some points to everybody. There we go. Exclamation point loot if you're not in the giveaway. I'm going to be picking some names here in just a minute. Going to read through the list of names. Alrighty. So in the giveaway, we got Jenna Nesbitt, Jimmy Licari, Chris Helms, Doug Harding, David Carlisle, N. Marsh, E. Pluribus Unum, Chew, Timmy, Malaya Buck, A.G. Bellows Fords, Monkey King Metals, Littlefoot, Otis Cauldron, Gatita Oso, Joey Brown, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Lyle Okamoto, Hugo C., Renee M.E., and Gloria Williams. Alrighty. 22 people in there. We will close the entries and we'll come over here and pick 2 names to add. We got Hugo C. Hey, Isaiah Moses. And the next name is E. Pluribus Unum. EP's on there again. Go ahead and say it. Rigged. So we'll complete that one and start another one. Hey, Phil Herring. You love coin history, absolutely. What is that? That's just corrosion. Yeah. Nothing special on that one. Nice, Isaiah. Almost your birthday. Happy birthday, Isaiah. Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. Tall Grass Prairie. Come on, W. Be there. Nope, that's a filly. What about on the Salt River Bay? That's a filly also. What about the American Memorial Park? And no. Who wants to see what I got in the mail? Anybody? National Park. That's a filly. Monkey King says, I do. I picked these up from the bank. Looks like they were rolled by a customer. But you never know. I've had some good customer wrap trolls before. All right, I'll get something out in just a minute here. Let me finish this roll here. West Virginia. Well, it's all out of the box right now. But they're not opened yet. American Memorial Park. That's Denver. Alrighty. So I got a package. Got a package from EP. He banks my stuff. He keeps it for me until I have stuff built up. Sherry Coleman. Mendez Montero, hello. Exclamation point loot. You need an exclamation point in front of the loot. No space. Hold on, let me resume the entries. There we go. Go ahead and try again. Exclamation point in front of the loot. And if it doesn't work, you'll probably need to give the bot time to recognize you. Just stay active and chat for a little while. So I got a package from EP. And it had a watermelon. And that looks kind of like I don't know, that's an alien. I don't remember what that's supposed to be. Is that an alien EP? Alien, it's the Grinch color. And there's a bag with a heart. An alien, all right. And another eagle. So Questy's got a brother or a cousin. I have it upside down. There you go. All right. There's the alien. And not last but not least, we got this one. I don't remember what this is called. And then last but not least, I got a frog. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. She is a very talented woman. You like the blue one? It's a yip yip, that's right. So, not only are they cool creations by his mom, but there's stuff packed in them. So, let's open a couple and see what we got. I buy rolls and stuff, roll hunts from him and auctions and different things like that. So let's crack one open and see what's on the inside. Because it's been a long time and I don't always remember what's in them. So it's kind of like Christmas again. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. It's coming. All right. Drum roll. Hugo's giving me a drum roll. He usually puts a lot of stuff in these. It's usually related to the hunt. But sometimes if I have other things, then he'll throw them in there too. Does your mom have an Etsy store? That's a good question. Alrighty. This must have been a $50 hunt. So he found me a 1971 DDO. I'm not gonna be able to zoom in for you to see the DDO, but it's there. And this is a 1972 PDDO FS 101, the G in God. But like I said, it's going to be hard for me to zoom in on those. This one was the I and N. And what's wrapped up in here? Flip it over. Ah. Yes, found live. 2/11/24 by E Pluribus Unum. See, so he found this February 11th of 2024. And this is October 2025. Thank you, EP. Those are awesome. Let's see what's in here. So I don't remember these at all. Let's see. Oh, Cook Island. Heck yeah. Look at that. 1 ounce round. See, my value already increased from when I bought them. Oh, yeah. There we go. Heck yeah. There's 2 ounces of silver. And they're worth a lot more now than when he did that hunt. All right, now this one I gotta cut open. Let's see here. Where'd my scissors go? All right. Worth more than what CQ paid. Yes, they are. They are now. I don't know if I can cut that. Maybe I can cut this end. There we go. Sorry it's taking me a while to open this, but that's all right. Oh, yeah, you gotta like that sound. Hey, Amy G. So there's a really nice 1981. 81 Denver. 81 Philly. Heck yeah. And then there's a 90% 64. And a 40%er, two 40%ers from 1969. And a 1964 90% silver quarter. Heck yeah. So that was all from one hunt. Heck yeah. Thank you, EP. You set that aside here. Christmas in October, that's right. Let me put this back in here for now. All right, we'll get back to hunting some quarters. We'll open another pack in a little while. How's that sound? Yep, there's the EP's channel. Do the alien. You want me to do the alien now? All right. EP just put his link in there. He streams on Saturdays. All right, here's the alien. This was another hunt. And of course, all his mom's creations are pretty awesome. quests are just things you can play games with on the channel. There's an alien round. That is sweet. I love how they colorized it and everything. What was this? Does that just say it was a $50 hunt? Is that what it is? Why is that in there? Is that just saying it's a $50 hunt? I got 2 of them that night. Sweet. Forgot about that. Heck yeah. Those are the awesome rounds. Sorry, I was zoomed way in. One was a $50 hunt, one was a $1 hunt. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, EP. Oh, yeah. Get your Littleton coins here. The Bicentennial. All right, let's see what's in here. Does EP work in Area 51? All right. This was from the $1 hunt. John F. Kennedy. Heck yeah. I still need to get me. I got $1 book. What do I got? I got one of the Sacagawea. I have the Susan B. Anthony dollars and Sacagawea dollars. I need to get the presidential dollar book. It was the coupons. Littleton was a bonus. Yeah. Hey, John Argent. All right. Yeah, I still need to get me the presidential dollar book. All right. Awesome. Thanks, EP. David Carlisle. Dave's not here, man. The 1.99. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. 1.99. Dave's not here, man. Yeah, I'm not going to put that back in the alien. Oh, yeah, I love those. Alrighty. We'll open another one later. Happy poop. Thank you, EP. Hello, Hunter. Open the watermelon? All right, we'll open the watermelon, and then we're going to get back to the hunt. You guys just like to see me struggle opening these, right? There we go. It's coming. That's what she said. Oh, that's right. I had scratchers in that one. So 8 rolls, 5 scratchers. Merc. Oh, so I won a $2 scratcher, so I got a Merc added. That's what that was. I had bought some scratchers, and one of them was a $2 winner. Alrighty, so let's see what we can open here. Here's an opening right there. There we go. Gold. No, this wasn't the gold night. We got a Morgan, 1891. 1891 O. And we got a 1923 piece. There you go. Those are awesome. A juicy watermelon. Yes. All right. These were the dollar coins. Those were well loved. Yes, that's all right, though. 2006 D.
Hi. Which foundation is good for a steamy situation?
I dropped the Merc dime. There's the Merc dime.
House lines, right?
1937 out of Denver.
Perfect match. Okay, and this to lock it all.
No gold in 2024. Yeah.
I hope your night's actually steamy. Same.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Look how nice condition those are. Barely any marks on them. Oh, it does now. Oh, yeah.
Stranded
2000 Philly. Monkey King says, I remember that hunt. Absolutely. Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you. I definitely need to get my dollar coins in their books and get the books I don't have. All right. Now we can get back to the hunt. Thank you, EP. Giveaway is still open. Exclamation point loot. Hype for CQ buying rolls. Yeah. Absolutely. There's another 2025, another Juliet Gordon-Lowe, also from Philadelphia. "51 people watching, 51 likes." Nevada, I don't see the pooping horse there. No die chip on that one. What happened to the music? All right. Yep, go ahead and do your loot checks. I'm going to read through the names here and we'll pick two more. 25 people currently in the giveaway. There's Jenna Nesbitt, AG, David Carlisle, Hugo C., Gloria Williams, Bellows Forge, Tim A., Katita Oso, Chris Helms, Doug Harding, Renee Amy, Ed Marsh, Jimmy Lacari, Otis Cauldron, Malaya Buck, Chu, E Pluribus Unum, Justin. Hello, Justin. I didn't see you come in. Good to have you here. Maple Leaf Numismatics, Lyle Okamoto, Amy G. Hunter, John Argent, Joey Brown, Anthony Duarte, BH Ringer, BH. Hey, BH. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Monkey King Metals. Alrighty, so 27 people in the giveaway. Let's close the entries and let's pick two names. Hunter, you were on the list. Hunter, if you don't know how this works, we fill this list up throughout the stream by doing the little giveaways throughout the stream. At the end of the stream, I have a 12-sided die that I roll, and whatever number it lands on, that's the person that wins the EOS. And depending on how many likes we do, affects the size of the EOS prize or the EOS giveaway. So right now we're at 55 likes. So 25 likes, I usually start off with a war nickel. 50 likes, we would bump it up to a silver dime. So right now the giveaway is 1952 Roosevelt dime. If we get up to 100 likes, then I would take the dime away and put something even better in there. Probably like a silver quarter. If we get to 100 likes. Oh, I got to pick one more name. Sorry about that, everybody. And the next name is Anthony Duarte. Hope I say your name right there, Anthony. If not, I apologize. There we go. So we will complete that one and start another one. Exclamation point loot will get you in. Close enough? Okay. So if you are the winner at the end of the stream, you have 48 hours from the end of the stream to email me to claim the prize. And you have to include your YouTube name and then give me your name and mailing address. And also state what you won. Because sometimes it's hard for me to remember the stream and everything. Another bicentennial. That's not the Denver. And include your mother's maiden name. Oh, and you do need a zip code. I actually had somebody ask me that one time. Do I need to include my zip code? It's like, yes, you need to include your zip code. Harper's Ferry. Boy, that thing looks nasty. And the slot bounty tonight is the first person to get 3 pretzels in one spin. There's a Delaware. You can look for the Spitting Horse. This one doesn't have it. Another Delaware. Still no Spitting Horse. And no fake typing like Miss Oso. Right? You want a $75 Amazon gift card from the Royal Canadian Mint? Oh, that's awesome.
What does being strong mean to you? When a family's love is unconditional, loving yourself is inevitable. Where love goes, strength follows. Hardware by Tiffany.
That's awesome, BH.
Full of love's transformative strength.
Kansas. That's got the full trust. There's a Ware Farm. Come on, W. Nope. Philly. Wyoming. We can check for doubling in the hat, saddle, and the tail. That one doesn't have it. Nevada, you can check for the pooping horse. Don't see anything on that one. No dye chip on the legs or the butt there. Wisconsin, you can check for the extra leaf. You're looking underneath this leaf. You got the big leaf right here. It'd be like a high leaf or a low leaf there. No extra leaf. Let me resume the entries there. Nobody really. Your hands are so beautiful, they look so soft. Thank you, nobody really, for the 2.00. You didn't have to do it, but you did. I appreciate that, nobody really. Thank you. You're trolling. What the what? He misses the purple thumb, right? No purple thumb there. And my finger is just about healed. That's the one that had the band-aid on it last week, October 1st. Healed up pretty good. Salt River Bay, that's a filly. Hope you've been well, nobody really. Thank you again for the super chat. Oh yeah, I remember you. Or are you asking somebody else? Nice, nobody really. Glad you still have it. There's 2025. Let's see which design it is. Another Vera Rubin. Dr. Vera Rubin. Love it. That one's in pretty good shape. Set that aside. Oh yeah, I'm saving that. I got a few of hers now. Wyoming. Don't see anything in the hat, the saddle, or the tail. Marsh Billings, that's a Philly. Delaware, crossing the Delaware. Excuse me. I gotta get a drink here. Not a sponsor, but this Blackberry Dr. Pepper is pretty darn good. Dr. Pepper. Don't see any doubling on that one either. All right, let's open up another roll here. I'm about 40 subs away from 4,000. I had 3,942 before I started tonight. Now we're at 3,960 something. So gone up about 20 subs tonight. Nice. Nobody really says I'm known everywhere. I take it the Cubs tied the series up tonight, huh? They tied it yesterday. Game 5 tomorrow. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Dr. Pepper, drink Dr. Pepper, yeah. Dr. Vera Rubin, another one. Awesome. National Park 2020. It's a Philly. You can't find 2018 quarters. What's up with that? Are they low minted? I don't know about that. The Cubs did not tie it yet. Is the game not over yet? There's a 2018 right there. American Memorial Park. That was in Denver. Ware Farm 2020. That's a Philly. I'll go back to it in just a second, EP. You said 83. See if I still got it in my hand here. 74, 78. 89, 83. Hold on. I'm not seeing it on that one. Maybe there's another 83. Hold on. 86. Partial on the beak. There it is. Yep, it does come down a little bit. Like right at the tip of the beak. And then it comes down a little bit, like almost a little squiggle there. Sweet. All right, we'll set that one up here to the side. And we'll crack the next roll open. Slot bounty is the 3 pretzels. Hey, Christina Buckoing. San Antonio Mission 2019. Come on, W. Let's check for cuds first, though. Or die chips. No die chips. And it's a Philly. West Virginia, no cuds in that one. Another bicentennial. No Denver on that one, though. No, it's 3 pretzels, Christina. All right, do some loot checks if you want. I'm gonna pick a couple names here in just a minute. Check for the extra cactus leaves or the bird on the cactus. Not seeing that. Nevada, you can check for the pooping horse. This one doesn't have it. Harper's Ferry, I'll check later. Kansas, it's got the full trust. Sometimes there's a grease air and the T doesn't show, so it would say in God we rust. Another bicentennial quarter. That's not the Denver either. $74 likes, thank you. Hey, John Jacobs. Alrighty, let me read through the names in the giveaway. We got Hugo C, Jenna Nesbitt, Monkey King Metals, AG Enmarsh, Jimmy Lakari, Chris Helms, Doug Harding, Lau Okamoto, Joey Brown, David Carlisle, Sherry Coleman, Gloria Williams, Malaya Buck, B.H. Ringer, Chu, Gatita Oso, Renee and me, Teme, Nobody Really, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Christina Buckowing, John Jacobs, Bellows Forge, and E Pluribus Unum. All right, 25 people in there. We will close the entries and pick two names. And the first name, Christina. Let me get you on there. Christina Buckowing. Come on, pen work. And the next name, Hugo C. EP's on there twice, and Hugo C's on there twice. There we go. We will got two more giveaways to go. Let's complete that one and start another one. $233 people voted in the poll. Let me open that up and see where we're at here. All right. So 19% said selling it when it's over $50. 21% said sell it when it's over $100. 30% said I'm not selling it. It's for emergencies. And And another 30% said just gonna keep buying. Thank you everybody for participating in the poll. I'll leave it open in case anybody else wants to still jump in there and leave a response. Gatita needs 500 tickets. Good luck with that. West Virginia, no cut on that. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway if you're not in there. Thank you, nobody really. Delaware, no spitting horse there. There's another one of the Hope Quarters, the Reverend Dr. Polly Murray. Got a nice scratch across there. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Colorado, no cut on that either. Good old John Denver, that's right. There's another 2025 Juliet Gordon Low. No cud on the West Virginia. River, no return. That's a filly. Okay, AG. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, bud. There's another 2018. That one's the Pictured Rocks. Whoever was looking for 2018s earlier. They are out there. All right, I gotta grab a couple more rolls here. Actually, let's let me figure out where we're at here. We're gonna grab these and we're gonna scope them. Let me get my stuff together here. I gotta move my phone. Let me sort through them just to put them by like ones so it's easier to scope them. All right, there we go. Let me get my scope up on the computer. There we go. All right. Moni TV, hello, good evening. All right. This is the bicentennial quarter. You can look for doubling in Liberty. It's got to be the Denver Mint Mark 1 for it to be there. Don't see the doubling. And then there's Nevada. Then you want to look over here at the third horse. Then there would be a die chip either on his rear end or the legs, and it would look like he's pooping or has a pecan butt, but that one doesn't have it. So here's another Nevada. You check the same thing. Don't see it on that one. Wyoming, you can check for doubling in the hat or the saddle or the tail. Not seeing it on that one. Maya Angelou, you can check for doubled earring. Don't see it on that one. Check the other one. Not on that one either. And then we can check the homesteads. Homesteads can sometimes have stuff on the roof that looks like snow. Can have doubling in the windows or doubled handle or a leaky bucket. None of them on there. Let's check out another one. Nothing on that one either. All right, Harper's Ferry. No cat on the roof. I'm not really seeing anything in the windows there. All right, we got a few Harper's Ferries here. Let's see what we got. No cat on the roof. Don't see anything in the windows there.
With Allies, spending on what you need can help you save for the things you want. We automatically scan your spending to find you savings. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
Alrighty. Couple more. Still no cat on the roof. Not seeing anything funny in the windows. And one more. This one's pretty dirty. You can still check it though. Here we go. Let me bring this back down here and then I'll get out a couple more rolls. Alrighty, let me fix that there. Open more mail from EP. I could do that. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. All right. So, do we want to do the Yep Yep or the Eagle or the Frog? Waiting for coin capsule stands that you purchased off eBay to arrive. Well, sometimes shipments take a while. You crochet too, Timmy? Nice. These are from EP's mom. All right, this has an actual. She got an actual snap on there. All right, there we go. Oh, I got $2 bill. Oh, that'd be cool, Timmy. I got a $2 bill. $19.95. All right, let's see what we got here. There's a proof quarter. Sweet. Maine 2003. It's been in worse places, Doug. Yeah. And then there's a 1971 DDO. I believe I had one of those in the other package. So this is from August 10th of 24. And oh yeah, I forgot it. I didn't forget. I just, you temporarily forget. 1982 P no FG. So the FG is missing. That was a good one. Put it under the scope, absolutely. And there is no FG there at all. That's definitely one that I would send in if I ever send something in. That's sweet. $19.82. It's not there anywhere. And the 71S. Look at the bottom right of the I and the N. I and N. See if I can get a good zoom here. Now the Cubs tied it up. All right. Let's see here. There you go. Katita's not a fan of pretzels. Why not? And the L in Liberty. Hold on. Let me find where I'm at here. Oh, shoot. It was just there a second ago. Hold on. Let me zoom back out. Trying to get away from that light. There we go. Far right tip. Hey, Alexander. Good evening. All right. So those are always good finds there. And then let's see what we got in here. Oh, so I won $5 from the scratcher. That's what that proof quarter was from. This was a 20 roll hunt that he had done for me. 20 roll purchase. All right. 1921. There's the mint mark right there. That's 1921. And then that was a Morgan. Then we got a 23 piece dollar. 1923 piece dollar. There we go. Awesome. And what do we got in here? It was a tiny D, wasn't it? We got a pretty real nice bicentennial Denver. And we got a 1996. And my birth year, 1971. That's really great condition. And then, where did it go? Right there, 1979 also. I'll have to check those against my album, see if there's any upgrades in there. Otherwise, I'll still save them and set them aside. So thank you again, EP. weigh the 79. All right, 1 second. Let me get my scale. Well, I was just back before you were weighing those. So bossy, right? Okay, it's on grams. 11.34. What should it be? I'm not real familiar with those. $11.31. Weighted $2. See how much residue. Oh, it needs to be under 11. You just want to make sure. Okay. All right. Now, do we want to do the yup, or do we want to do the eagle? The SBA. Oh, Susan B. Anthony half is in another package. Okay, do we want to do yup, or do we want to do the eagle? Yup. Or eagle. Or neither. We don't have to do either of them. Doug says this one. All right. Maybe I can get it out of there. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, this was Dollar Hunt. There we go. And there's a hold one. Like, yeah. That's the close for him, right? We got William Howard Taft. Dwight D. Eisenhower. No, the varieties are flipped. Okay. Gerald Ford. George Washington. That one looks a little proofy. That's a Denver mint mark. Either BU or NIFC. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. The polio vaccine. That's definitely NIFC. $2,000 That's a BU one also. All right. Definitely need to get my books out and start filling them. All right, let's see what's in here. We're thinking it's gold. Nobody realizes. Oh, yep. Come on, get out of there. All right. There we go. 1979. FS 301 wide rim near date. There you go. Wide rim near date. Awesome. And this was from August of 2025. August 16, 2025. Not too long ago. And then the gold, there really is gold, is one of the genie lamps. Give it a little rub for some good luck. Heck yeah. Republic of Palau. Awesome. Thank you, EP. Pull out. Is it too close? All right, let me put these back in here. Oh, pull out sounds like pull out. Gotcha. All right. So we might as well go ahead and do the Questy's brother. Do Questy's brother. Oh yeah, this was real recent. Oh, they will be well loved. Absolutely, EP. This was a real recent purchase. Is the date on here? September 28th. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Moni TV. So I'm just opening up some mail that I got from E Pluribus Unum. He does $half searches and dollar searches for donations. Well, he has tiers that you buy, and then he gives you the fines. And he usually has other stuff that he includes in those tiers. So that's what this stuff is from. All right, this pouch is getting ripped. (1983) AU Minor Clash. You can see the marks on there where they would work to die. Found live 9/28/25 by E Pluribus Unum. Clash in front of the forehead. Yep. And then what was this? This was a real nice 1972. And the neck. And then he also included these to people that purchase rolls. Nice little tool. So it's got a can opener for number 1 right there. 2 is a knife edge right here. You could use it to cut something. I don't need to go over all of them, but a screwdriver, ruler, etc. Can cap opener, wrench, and so on and so forth. That goes there. And then I had purchased. So this was a hunt where you purchased something from his site, and then you could opt to purchase a roll hunt besides the item you bought. So I bought this 2-ounce 2019 American Bald Eagle from his site. Look how fat that is. But I really like eagles, which is why I also liked getting Questy. Count the hairs in CQ's hand. There you go. So that's a 2-ounce Queen Elizabeth, $2. Beautiful eagles. I did pay under melt, yes. So there you go. That's all my stuff from EP. You guys have seen it all. Thank you again, EP. All right, let me just throw this in the bag here. That's not the right bag, but it doesn't matter. Move the stuff out of the way. I'll organize where I'm going to keep all that stuff tomorrow or another day. Probably not tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow. But I will definitely organize it all. We need to get this hunt going and get this finished up. Been streaming 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and pull 2 names for the giveaway. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in. Site updated with new prices. Nice. All right, let me get over here, see where we're at with the giveaway. 19 people in there. Exclamation point loot. Resume entries there. Hold on. Let me refresh this. I don't think it's working right now. So just a second. There you go. Now you can. Exclamation point loot. 19 people in there. Go ahead and check yourself, see if you got in. We have Doug Harding, AG, Hugo C, Gatito Oso, Tim A, Ed Marsh, Christina Buck-Owing, Chu, David Carlisle, BH Ringer, John Jacobs, Bellows Forge, Malaya Buck, Jenna Nesbitt, Renee and me, Nobody Really, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Otis Cauldron, E Pluribus Unum, Money TV, Flag City Parks, hey Flag City, good to see you, Monkey King Metals. And we'll go ahead and close the entries. And we'll pick 2 names here. There's 22 people in there. And first name, BH Ringer. There you go, BH. And the next name is Otis Cauldron. Heck yeah. We got nice variety of names here. What's my favorite item? Oh man. Boy, oh boy. I like that 2-ounce round I bought. And I like the alien round. And I really like that no FG. That's a hard one. There's a lot of good stuff in there. There was a ton of stuff in that package. Let me complete that one and we'll start the next one. Got a spot for 2 names left. Hugo C says his favorite was the rolled bill. We got 92 likes. Right now, the EOS is a silver dime. If we get over 100 likes, it'll upgrade to a silver quarter. Alrighty, let me grab some more rolls of quarters here. Thank you everybody for hanging out and chatting and having a good time tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for support of the subscribers and anybody that's done the jewels and super chats. Appreciate it all. Quick drink, and then we'll get the hunt going. "60 people watching. Thank you, everybody. Just got to refresh this real quick here. $3,970 something is where my subs are at. That's awesome. River and No Return. That was a filly. That looks like that could be a spitter. Yeah, right there. There's a spitting eagle. Heck yeah. Woohoo! Set that aside with my other one. There's another 2018. Someone was looking for those earlier. Oh, what year? It's an 82. The one before was an 83. This is an 82. Yep. 87 is the other spitter. Right there. So we have an 83, an 82, and an 87. Hey, Joggle. Joggle. I think it's Joggle. Tallgrass Prairie, that's at Denver. Thank you, Joggle. Joe Gel. Let me reopen the giveaway here. All right. Joe Gel. Nice to meet you. Juliet Gordon Low again. Probably like the fourth one of those I've done or found tonight. Hey, there's Dr. Vera Rubin again. Dark Matter. That's Philly. Third one of those I found tonight. Maya Angelou. I'll save that for later. You can check that for the doubled earring. Nevada, we can check for the pooping horse. That one doesn't have it. Ware Farm, that was a Philly. All right, let me open another roll. 56 people watching, 95 likes. Hugo sees us. Dr. Pepper. Another Nevada. No pooping horse there. Salt River Bay, that's a filly. There's more of that blue paint we found earlier. Harper's Ferry, I'll set that aside to scope later. Salt River Bay, come on, W. Let's go. That's a filly. Mark Lester says, howdy, y'all. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you. Alrighty. Hey, Diane B. All right, we got 3 rolls left here. Who ate all the pretzels? Probably would have been my daughter. Both my daughters like pretzels. Well, I like pretzels too, but I got my own little stash. I do like soft pretzels. But I also got some peanut butter filled pretzels. Pretzel nuggets. Not with these dirty hands though. With mustard, yeah, that'd be good. National Park, come on. That's a filly. There's Zakala Sa. That's a 2024. Dots pretzels are the best. They do make good pretzels. Newest air on the 2024 pennies. I have not. What is it? Second time stopping by your stream mid-flight. Nice. Thanks, Caleb. What's the newest air, Diane? Missing the VDB. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. That's a good one, Dan. I'll have to look for it. Wisconsin. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate that. Wyoming. Not seeing the doubled cap, saddle, or tail. 100 likes. Yep, we'll upgrade the EOS to a silver quarter. Thank you for the 100 likes, everybody. There's another Dr. Vera Rubin. Philadelphia. Oh, there's another one right behind it. That makes 5 of them. 5 of them tonight I found. Delaware. No spitting horse on that one. Not a bad looking design. Yeah, I know. I like it. That is a good design. Yeah, that would look great in a silver proof. Absolutely. Ugh. Nastiness. What are slots and numbers? So, if you do exclamation point slots space 100 or higher, then it will play the slots for you. Like Christina just played it there. She did slots all, and she got champagne, a coin, and a money bag. But if you get 3 of the same thing in slots, then you win more quests. There's another Dr. Vera Rubin. Delaware, not the spitting horse. Oh, that's okay, Money TV. I appreciate you being here. It's just the games we have to offer. There's slots. Um, there's a heist that they do sometimes. What's the other one? There's gamble. Now there's the Kalasa. River Bay. That was a filly. Salt River Bay. That's another filly. Kansas. It's got the full In God We Trust. There's Guam, but that's not very good shape at all. All right. One roll left. If you haven't gotten a giveaway yet, now's your last chance. Exclamation point loot while I hunt this last roll. This is roll 20 of the night, and it's getting kind of late. It's 1 a.m. here, and I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I need to wind the stream down. When will I be back on? Louis Christie or Luis Christie. I usually average once a week, sometimes twice a week, and it varies from week to week because of hey Mike, because of my work schedule. So I'm trying to think here. Possibly Sunday night. I'm not positive if I'll be on that one or not. I'll have to see what my schedule is next week. I don't remember what I'm working. You blame me for the new obsession of searching your pocket change for West Point quarters, as if your OCD wasn't bad enough as it is. Love it. Oh, thank you, Louis Christie. Looking for silver? Yes, Mike. But I rarely find silver in my quarters. But I look for W mint marks and different airs and varieties. That's a filly. 2019 and 2020 can have W mint marks. I like to look for those. National Park, that's a filly. The back coin, yep. Yeah, I keep most of my stuff. Some of the stuff I do giveaways. At some point, I will probably sell my duplicate W quarters, but I haven't yet. Salt River Bay 2020. That's another filly. Oh, thank you, Mike. Homestead can have snow on the roof or doubled windows, doubled handle, or leaky bucket. It's not looking like it on that one. 2025. Ooh, Ida B. Wells. I think I've only seen one of this one. It's another 2025. It's a good find. Ida B. Wells. Civil rights activist. Suffragist. Journalist. Nice. Awesome. Gatita got 3 coins, 3 gold coins. Sweet. I'm definitely saving that one. All right, this is the last group for the night. Exclamation point loot if you haven't gotten the giveaway. River no return. There's a filly. Ware Farm. That's a filly. All right, that's the hunt for the night. Let's see here. I have to find a silver quarter here for the upgrade. We're going to get rid of the silver dime. All right, 1 second here. Thank you, Monkey King Metals. Thank you, EP. Quarter down, quarter down. I love that sound. Down south, picking and stacking. Hello. Thank you for subbing. All right, let me pick out a quarter here to do a giveaway with. Alrighty, we got one. Down south, good to have you here. Stream's just about over, but I will keep the giveaway open long enough for the bot to recognize you. Let me see if you got in there. It didn't get you in there yet, down south. Let's give the bot a couple minutes to recognize you. And what I do is I add names to the list throughout the stream. So the giveaway that's running right now, we'll pick 2 names from it, and they'll be on 11 and 12. And then I have a 12-sided die that I roll at the end of the stream, and whatever number it lands on, that's the person that wins. And we reached 100 likes tonight, so we're giving away a silver quarter. 1964. No mint mark, so it's Philly. So we're at 107 likes. We have a 1964 silver quarter. There we go. All right, let me read through the list of names. You roll a die too? That's awesome. What do you like to hunt down south? What's your favorite thing to hunt? I don't get half dollars here, so my banks won't give them to me. We have Jenna Nesbitt, Monkey King Metals, Hugo Seega, Tita Oso, Doug Harding, B.H. Ringer, Christina Buck-Owing, Maple Leaf Numismatics, John Jacobs, N. Marsh, Lyle Okamoto, Bellows Forge, Otis Cauldron. You like halves? That's awesome. Chu, David Carlisle, Diane B., Mark Lester, Joey Brown, Renee and me, and E Pluribus Unum. Okay, did you want to try one more time down south to get in? Exclamation point loot. You have a box of bankroll nickels. Been saving for about 15 years. Oh, that's awesome. There you go. You're in there down south. So we got Timmy, and then down south, picking and stacking. Awesome. How often do you stream down south? All right, we'll close those entries. 23 people in there. And the first name is John Jacobs. And then the last name to get on the list is E Pluribus Unum. EP got on there again. All right. You usually just put unboxings, but occasionally you search foreign coins. Nice. You're welcome, EP. We just did the last entry for it, Mike. I do giveaways throughout the stream, and then we draw names from those giveaways. So tonight we got E Pluribus Unum, Doug Harding, Hugo C, E Pluribus Unum, Hunter, Anthony Duarte, Christina Buckgoing, Hugo C, BH Ringer, Otis Cauldron, John Jacobs, and E Pluribus Unum. Alrighty. Let me get my 12-sided die. It's right here. It is allowed to bounce off of stuff as long as we can see the number on camera. The chance to get on the list is over tonight, Mike. Usually we do giveaways throughout the stream, and it's exclamation point loot to get in the giveaways. But that chance is passed for tonight. Yeah, next time. Next stream. All right. Here's the die. Good luck, all of you that are on the list. Here we go. And it's a 1. Numero uno. And that is Mr. E Pluribus Unum. Congratulations, EP. EP wins the silver quarter. Let me get a bag to put that in. He says, uh-oh. Congratulations, EP. So this stream started on 10/9/25. EOS 107 likes. There we go. Oh, beach ball with a 5.00. Super rigged for E Pluribus Unum. Thank you, beach ball. That's awesome. You didn't have to do that, but you did, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for all the super chats and the jewels and the likes and just hanging out and having fun. Thank you for the new subs. And Gatita, what are you doing winning the slot bounty at the end of the stream? That's not allowed. I'm teasing you. Alrighty, let me find something for Gatita here. All right. Alrighty. All right, Gatita, we're going to give you a war nickel tonight for the slot bounty. Oh, that's fine, EP. Gatita, send me an email to claim. Gatita Oso. Slot bounty. 10/9/25. Let me get you a war nickel here. Yep, 35% silver. Absolutely. Let's see what we got right here. 1943. 43 Philly, Gatita. Congratulations, Gatita. And thank you again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. You all have a good night, and thank you to all the new subs and new friends we made. And you all take care. Happy questing out there, and safe hunting. All right. Good night, everyone.